Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, we're going to take a very quick look at the Infinix GT10 Pro that's coming to Malaysia next month. We don't really have a pricing yet, but based on the pricing in the US and all that is $250 US. That means that it's going to be approximately 1,000 ringgit plus minus. Infinix always gives us like really crazy good pricing here in Malaysia, so I'm definitely excited to see how much it'll land here. Anyway, let's talk about this phone here because I've been using it for the past 1 week. We'll be looking at this phone head on like that because I think it's even clearer that way. Alright, so first things first, we do have a very beautiful design in the back. This is very gamer oriented or targeted at gamers, obviously, since it's a gaming phone. I wouldn't say that it's for everybody. We have here a very nice flat back panel. There's actually a couple of LED lights that do lit up very briefly at the back here, and it does remind me a little bit of the Nothing Phone 1, but yeah, again, very gaming oriented. In terms of the speakers, you do get stereo speakers, and the good news is you still have the headphone jack here. Usually it's either one or the other, but you have both on board, so I think that's great for the GT10 Pro. Alright, moving on to the front, we do have actually a very interesting display. This is a 6.67 inch, fairly large. It's a flat display, it's 120 Hz, everything is smooth, great for gaming, and it's an AMOLED panel. That means colors, contrast, everything looks great on the display. Just to give you a bit of a look at how thin the bezels are, it's actually like that. You can take a look at this photo here. I think this should give you a better reference. Maybe I should switch to a different photo. This one here should work even better, but just check out the bezels. It looks fairly symmetrical across. We have a very nice cutout, for the camera at the front, and I think that's great. No teardrop notch or whatever like that. So pretty good stuff there in terms of the display. Now moving on to the gaming side of things, this device here is powered by the Dimensity 80505G, and it's actually stronger than the Snapdragon 778G Plus, so you can expect some pretty good gaming experience on this phone. Just take a look at that. I actually just locked the screen for almost half an hour and my game is still running in the background. Pretty cool. In terms of the graphics, it does support ultra refresh rate and ultra graphics for Mobile Legends, which is something you do not see very often, so very good to see that on the Infinix GT10 Pro. I've been playing Mobile Legends a lot, like really a lot, guys, like 5 to 6 rounds consecutively, and it never lags, it never heats up. I would say that the processor here is a very strong one. Other than that, RAM wise, you have 8 plus 8 GB, and storage you have 256 GB. You can even put in a micro SD if you want to expand that by a little bit more, but so far so good. Right, moving on to the camera side of things, just in case you want to know about the cameras, we have a triple camera setup. The main camera is actually the 108 megapixel sensor, and then you have a 2+2 macro and depth, which I personally think is not that useful. The 108 megapixel is the main one to talk about. Alright, moving on to the battery side of things now. Like I said, I've been playing a lot of games on this device. One game of Mobile Legends drains the battery by about 8%, which I think is actually quite good because that's a 20-minute game. We have a 5000 mAh battery in here. That's definitely strong enough for a full day on a single charge. It supports 45-watt fast charge. So again, in terms of the battery side of things, it's actually looking very positive. Like I said, over the past 1 week, playing a lot of games, never heats up, long battery life. This is definitely something very positive to look forward for in the Infinix GT10 Pro. Now last but not least, it's running on Android 13. The haptics is actually quite good. You have those very short, crisp kind of vibrations. I'm not sure what the exact engine is. I'm not sure if it's an X or a Z motor, but it is a quite decent one here on the device. So yeah, what are my overall thoughts for the Infinix GT10 Pro after a week? I would say that very positive. I believe the price is going to be a very strong factor here. Again, Infinix always offers very affordable phones with very good specs. They are definitely leading in terms of the value for money segment, and I think this is going to be a great addition to the family here in Malaysia. Now speaking about, before we go, I think we should just very briefly touch on what we actually get in the box. You do get a ton of stuff in here, guys. You have the charger, the cable, more importantly, you actually have a transparent case, but the funny thing is that they actually even provided the glass screen protector, which I have actually already applied on the front. It's not really perfect because there are some gaps on the sides, but you have a glass screen protector already included in the box, and I think that is fantastic. With that said, that pretty much wraps up our quick video on the Infinix GT10 Pro. If you have any further questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. I am still using this as my primary gaming phone, so yeah, happy to share more if you want to know more about it. With that said, don't forget to drop a like, sub to the channel if you want to see more content like this, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Do take care and stay safe. Bye bye.